could recollect, but from my hood days I sit and reminisce, thinking of bliss of the good days. I stop and stare at the younger, my heart goes to them. They tested with stress that they under. We never really went through that, cause we was born BC, you and me before crack. And nowadays things change, everyone's ashamed of the youth, cause the truth look strange. And for me it's reverse, we left them a world that's cursed, and it hurts. Cause any day to push the button, and all good men like Malcolm X and Bobby Hunt die for nothing. Don't it make you get teary, the world looks dreary. When you wipe your eyes, see it clearly. There's no need for you to fear me. If you take your time to hear me, maybe you can learn to cheer me. It ain't about black or white, cause we human. I always see the light before it's ruined. My ghetto gospel, but I'm a less holy, cause I choose to pump a blunt and drink a beer with my homies. It ain't about black or white, cause we human. I always see the light before it's ruined. My ghetto gospel, before we find world peace, we gotta find peace. And in the war in the streets, do you see that old lady? Ain't it sad? Living out of bags, but she's glad for the little things she has. And over there's a lady, crack got her crazy. Yes, it's giving birth to a baby. I don't trip and let it fade me. From out of the frying pan, we jump into another form of slavery. Even now I get discouraged, wonder if they take it all back. Will I still keep the courage? I refuse to be a role model. I say ghosts, they control, drink out my own bottles. I make mistakes, feeling from everyone, and when it's said and done, I bet this brother be a better one. If I upset you, don't stress, never forget that God isn't finished with me yet. I feel his hand on my brain when I write rhymes. I go blind and let the Lord do his thing. It ain't about black or white, cause we human. I always see the light before it's ruined. My ghetto gospel, but I'm a less holy, cause I choose to pump a blunt and drink a beer with my homies. It ain't about black or white, cause we human. I always see the light before it's ruined. My ghetto gospel, before we find world peace, we gotta find peace. And in the war in the streets,
I sit back with this pack of zigzags and this bag of this weed. It gives me the shit needed to be the most meanest MC on this earth. And since birth I've been cursed with this curse to just curse and just blurt this berserk and bizarre shit that works, and it sells and it helps in itself to relieve all this tension, dispensing these sentences, getting the stress that's been eating me recently off of this chest, and I rest again peacefully. But at least have the decency in you to leave me alone when you freaks see me out in the streets when I'm eating or feeding my daughter to not come and speak to me. I don't know you and no, I don't owe you a motherfucking thing. I'm not Mr. Instinct, I'm not what your friends think. I'm not Mr. Friendly, I can be a prick if you tip me. My tank is on empty. No patience is in me, and if you offend me, I'm lifting you 10 feet in the air. I don't care who was there and who saw me, just joy. You gon' call you a lawyer, file you a lawsuit. I'll smile in the courtroom and buy you a wardrobe. I'm tired of all you. I don't mean to be mean, but that's all I can be. It's just me, and I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. Radio won't even play my jam, cause I am.
It ain't about black or white, cause we human. I always see the light before it's ruined. My ghetto gospel, but I'm a less holy, cause I choose to pump a blunt and drink a beer with my homies. It ain't about black or white, cause we human. I always see the light before it's ruined. My ghetto gospel, before we find world peace, we gotta find peace. And in the war in the streets, my ghetto gospel.